Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this sixth Sunday of Easter Parish update. As you can see today, I am coming to you with the church doors behind me, and there's a method to the madness. That is because I'm going to give you the good news that very soon these doors are going to open up to all of you again. How soon? We don't have the official start date yet, but I can tell you that it's very likely to happen in these coming weeks. Shorter rather than longer await. In any case, we have begun to receive some preliminary instructions about how to plan for this. And there's something basic that we need to understand as we prepare to come back to church. Whatever directives we give you are mandated to us. You know, you and I can have a lot of different ideas as to how this should be done, but at the end of the day, good as our ideas may be or creative as our ideas may be, we essentially have to do what the Archdiocese dictates to us because they have to do what local governance and the guidelines of the CDC dictate to them. Otherwise, you know, this thing could be shut down as quick as it opened up, and we certainly don't want to go there. So I think that as we prepare again, this is very important to bear in mind. We are given a very specific plan that we need to follow. And I would say that it's important for all of us to, in our minds, prepare ourselves for the fact that coming to church is going to feel a little different. It's going to be a little different than before. It'll be somewhat similar to what you experience when you go to Publix. Let's say that everyone has to wear a mask in order to come into the church, and social distancing rules will also apply. The seating will have very specific assigned areas where people can sit, and there will be different types of seating. There will be seating for individuals and there will be seating for families, as in 4 or more. If you're used to sitting in a particular pew whenever you come to church and you've been doing that forever, well, you may not be able to do that under these new guidelines, at least temporarily. So it's important that we begin to develop the mindset, the flexibility. It's very important that we certainly, as we proceed through all this, that we have the patience, we have the cooperation that is necessary to do this safely and also in orderly fashion. You should also know that as we embark on this new phase, we will continue to provide the online Mass services that we have been providing. Big part of the reason, of course, is not just because capacity in the churches will become a little more limited, of course, but the Archdiocese will encourage all those who are 80 years or older to continue to experience the Mass at home. And those who are 70 years of age and have pre-existing conditions or older to also, for the time being, experience the Mass at home. I may add myself to young families that if you have children that are small enough, and you all know your kids better than anyone, if you have children that are likely to touch everything and maybe put their mouths on everything and anything, you may also want to consider remaining at home and experiencing the Mass at home for some time until things work out in a different way. But again, I thank you in advance for your cooperation, for your patience, for your openness to all this. It's very important at this time, maybe more than any other time, to continue checking the website because further instructions will be forthcoming on that website in the coming days, the coming week, as to how we are specifically going to do this and when we are going to do this. Check the website, of course, for all the other features that we have there, which have been there all along, and any new things we may put up there to enhance your Easter journey. But at the end of the day, thanks be to God that we're opening soon, and we're close. And we'll catch you next time.